Okay, that was close. All right. No more pogo stick for me.
Down a long driveway, away from the busy city, we find this farm that was previously filled with sounds of nature and the laughter of children. Once a local tourist attraction for families, they had pony rides, a petting zoo, and even educational workshops. It was called Puck's Farm. A jack of all trades, Barry Friedman was a record producer, photographer, publicist, farmer, and even a circus owner. But his love for music is what drove his career for most of his life. Born in California in 1941, his first jobs were working in circuses as well as a photographer. After living abroad for a period, he returned to California in 1962, where he produced a radio show, while also working as a publicist where he handled a press conference for the Beatles. He met Stephen Stills while working at the Troubadour Club and helped him form the group Buffalo Springfield with Neil Young, among others. Becoming their manager, he organized a tour with the Byrds and ended up working with them on future projects as well. He was also working as a producer with acts such as Paul Buttersfield, Kaleidoscope, and the Holy Modal Rounders. In the late 60s, he was also an A&R man for the record label Elektra.
All right, welcome back to another video, everyone. So I've got another amazing location for you here today. So we are here at an abandoned farm. This is no ordinary farm. It was actually called Puck's Farm, and it was really well known in the area. And it was like a place, it was kind of like an amusement park, you could say. It was for families and kids, that sort of thing. They had pony rides, they had a general store, they had hay bale rides, they had an education center, they had a petting zoo, that sort of thing, right? So great place for family entertainment. Now, this was actually owned and operated by a man named Barry Friedman, and AKA Fraser Mohawk. Now, I'll tell you, well actually you already know part of the story about him and you'll learn more of that throughout the video. So the other cool part about this location is it actually has a working sound studio in the barn, which we'll check out as well. It was a very well-known place for recording back in the day, very popular. So there's gonna be a lot to see here. So let's get right into it and check out this static space. So I can already tell it's going to be a very interesting location. Mostly for the history, but also with all of the personal belongings left behind. I mean, they left a lot of stuff. Oh, check this out. So this is interesting. So we're exploring Puck's Farm, which is like a, family entertainment center. And this is another family entertainment center in the region, African Lion Safari, which is, boy, I remember going here as a kid, And even like as an adult, I remember going once I got a car of my own. So it's like this is a drive-through zoo basically. Very, very cool. Lots of childhood memories from there. We've got like some cards here. Yeah, lots of personal belongings left. You know, bags of clothes. Love Auntie. Well, these are cool. They're like unfinished Christmas ornaments. Interesting. What's this? Yeah, it's a digital scale. An old school one. Holy moly. Look at how messy this room is. That's insane. What is this stuff? It's like, oh, this is like kinetics or something. I don't know. I don't know what they called this. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you know what this stuff's called. There actually used to be a box of Legos here, but that seems to have disappeared. I have footage of that. Oh, Lego. Look at all that Lego. That's cool. Why would you leave all that Lego? But yeah, all sorts of crazy things left behind here. So much stuff. Lots of like kids' toys and stuff, right? So they obviously had lots of kids. Yeah, we've got some receipts here. Forgot to show you the one in the other room, but that was from 2018. This one's 2016. So I think this place, I don't know, I think it's only been about three to 4 years at most. It's been abandoned. Old VHS, Winnie the Pooh. And Tigger too, right? Vampire Cabbage Patch doll. Yeah, there's so much stuff left behind here. Those motivational posters, sayings. Well, that doesn't open. Oh boy, we've got some photo albums here. Oh, that's it. 2 pictures. I want to see if any of these are from the farm. Oh wow, look at that. That's an old like cabin. Oh, vacation photos. Yeah, nothing from this farm. It's all seems to be vacation photos. Huh, driver's handbook. Newsweek. Oh gosh, look at this. You can see raccoons have been coming in and out of these windows. Or some sort of animal, probably raccoons though. There's their satellite dishes. Yeah, lots of furniture left here and stuff. So it's really hard to tell whether, I mean, obviously someone was living here after Fraser died, but it's hard to tell who it was or anything like that. You know, it could have been his surviving family. I really don't know. Oh, money. I found money, guys. Money. Got a bird's nest up there. But yeah, I mean, regardless of who it was, there were a lot of kids that lived here, I think. And you see all the kids' drawings and stuff like that. I mean, it's also possible this was all stuff from when it was Puck's Farm, but I think Puck's Farm closed around like 2014, something like that. So, but yeah, you got all these like kids' costumes here. Oh, like tutus and whatnot with fluffy feathers and all sorts of stuff, right? Oh, check this out. So here's our first bathroom. But this house was actually broken up into like 3 or 4 apartments, something like that. This is one of them. Yeah, let's head downstairs. It's kind of a cool staircase. Look at that. This house definitely has like a 40s, 50s feeling to it. Like so much stuff here, like all this packing material, right? Signs that they never kind of finished, or they did, they just decided they didn't want to bring anything else with them. Drive rack PA. So see, this is more music stuff, right? So I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Like I said, there was a tree business here for a while. But maybe they just used the property and not any of the buildings. Because I know that, all the other buildings, other than the house, let's see if there's anything in any of these, nothing, were actually, they hadn't been used since it closed as Puck's Farm. So it's potential that these buildings have been abandoned for 10 years or more. Now this is cool. This is our first sign of Fraser's work. So this is probably one of his reels. I don't know if there would actually be any audio on this or not, but it's entirely possible. But pretty cool to see it up here hanging on the wall like this. Yeah, on display, right? Guard cat on duty. So he must have had a pretty good sense of humor too. All right, we'll go check that out in a few minutes. Let's finish off this apartment. So here's the kitchen. Oh yeah, the animals have just destroyed this place. They've gotten into all the food. I mean, we're seeing receipts from 2018, right? So obviously someone was living here like up until that point at least. And sure, what's the date on that? 2001. Wow. Huh. That's really old. Let's see if that one's the same. Oh, 2022. Yeah, okay, so maybe 2021 then, 3 years ago is how long this one's been abandoned. You generally have at least a couple years worth of expiry on the insure. Can't read this one, 2023. Wow. I'm still gonna go with 2021. But that gives us a pretty good idea. It's a nice kitchen though, I like the layout. It's obviously very dirty from the animals that have been in here. But, that's how things go. It's so much left behind. Speaking of which, we got this little toy rocking horse here. Yeah, they were definitely cat lovers, right? Because there's your scratching post. Lots of furniture. Oh yeah, and over here, that's the other receipt I was talking about. That one's 2018 as well, from Toys R Us. All right, the basement. Well, we'll leave that till last. Tons and tons of stuff left. So this must have been a bathroom. Yep, there's your shower. Bathroom / laundry room, right? Like, and I think this must have been a shared space, maybe. Maybe. You can see that this has a lock on it. So this was definitely one apartment here. And then we just showed you, oh, here's the rest of the bathroom. Okay. In the cabinet. But yeah, this would have been, oh, check this out. We have a giant tiger basket. Why would you take that with you? It's not cool. Costs the business money, and it makes them have to buy more, makes everything cost more for everyone else. So look at this, we've got all of these bins here with stuff that they never brought with them. They never got around to taking. I mean, this one's just full of water. Look at that, eh? I can't even lift that, it's so heavy. But there's no way we're gonna see what's in there. Full of leaves. Oh, this was all Christmas stuff by the looks of it. At least these two bins anyway. Oh, sewing. Let's check these two out. Even look at this cabinet though. Like that would have been really nice before it was sitting outside, right? Oh, check this out. We've got stationery and purses. And look at this, vinyl. Not at all surprised to see vinyl here. That is cool. The Best of Stampeders. Never heard of them. Jeez. There we go. Oh, Halloween stuff. So not as interesting. Always got to check though. Very cool. Look at these ones. All the stuff is growing moss on it. That's crazy. This is the other apartment. Like, look at all this peeling paint too. That can happen really quickly, apparently. Okay, so here's the kitchen for that one. A little bit more modern. And it's raised up, that's interesting. Wonder why they didn't just make the cupboards that big. Maybe these are already like, maybe they're prefabricated or something and that's the size they needed. Height-wise and stuff, so. Another dresser. Oh, here's a washer-dryer combo in the washroom. So there was a rumor that Fraser was always just like kind of just getting by in life in terms of financially. So this could be why this house was broken up into different apartments, right? It was just another source of income for him. Maybe the farm didn't bring in all that much money. I can't imagine that it would, right? It's, you know, it doesn't cost that much to go to one of these. Well, that's garbage. And it's a lot of work, right? So, anyway, oh, check that out. Nice wooden screen door. Let's go check the upstairs of this apartment. Okay. So, lots more magazines here. Women's World, House and Home Paint. So obviously like a lot of women's magazines, interior design, that sort of thing. Oh, check this out. Owner's manual for a Jeep Cherokee, 1995. Cool. And more leftover furniture. And of course they got the really nice deck. That's where we were, down at the front just a minute ago. Nice view here. I can just imagine sitting on this deck on a nice warm day like today, enjoying the great outdoors. Oh geez. It's I don't know, coyote, or I think that's too big for a raccoon, but maybe not. Looked pretty fresh. I don't know how coyote get up here, so it's got to be a raccoon. That's cool. Look at that, eh? So odd. So that's the door from the last apartment upstairs, in case anybody was wondering. Well, this area is kind of hidden. I don't know why all the windows are open. Oh, Jesus. Bubbles, bubbles. That brings back some childhood memories. So we've got more motivational sayings up here. Lots and lots of stuff to see here. Holy, look at all this like bathroom hygiene stuff. All this bathroom. It's crazy. Yeah, oh, look at this. Oops, we've got some like nice china here. I don't think this stuff has much value, but oh, is that like Queen Victoria or something? Oh yeah, look at that. King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. Well, that's cool. Very cool to see. Van Gogh Museum, huh. All these bells. Look at this glass bell. That's cool. Expo 86. Where was that? Vancouver. Huh. Look at all this stuff left. So many motivational sayings like everywhere though. It's a bit much. Oh God. Look at that fridge. That is just filthy. Oh, the dead maggots. Oh God, look at the liquid. Oh, that is so gross. But, you know, always gotta check the fridge, guys. Like, oh, and the fake fruit too. All right, let's go check out that basement. Okay, down to the basement we go. More Christmas stuff. Jeez, stairs are steep. Whoa. And there's like quite the draft coming in through here too. Oh wow, look at this. All the insulation hanging down. These cool old wood walls. Wait, is that a wall or a door? No, it's a wall. Yeah, all of their well water equipment. Get your cold storage there. Look at this foundation though. That's incredible. The field stone, amazing stuff. They don't build homes like this very often anymore. Okay, that the whole thing's gonna open. Furnace switch, do not touch. Oh no, there was like, so there's this like whole room here that we can't get into. God, this basement's gross, lots of mold too. Okay, so yeah, all sorts of stuff down here. Oh, look at all these Barbies. Got like Barbies and Kens. A lot of them are headless. All these kids' toys, eh? What are these? Oh, these are like little soap frogs or something. Oh no, stretchy animals. So these are probably like toys for the kids that visited, right? That's what I would imagine. Oh, these things are cool. I've actually got one of those. Little glass ball. You hang them in the window where they're going to get sunlight. Bunch of water guns again for the farm, right? Oh, what's in here? Oh, a little storage area. Okay, yeah, we'll head over to the other apartment. So, that's the house that we were just in. And now we're about to go check the extension. Oh, I just noticed something I'd never seen before. Look at this, we got like a sunroom up there. I don't know how well you can see that. Straight in through there. So we're gonna have to see if we can find that. Anyway. So this part of the building's really cool. Like, check it out. It's got the wooden deck and then this like nice little overhang. But it kind of reminds me of like, you know, something out of a ghost town, or, you know, a Wild West town, or whatever you want to call it. Quest for the King's Gold. What is this? Oh, it's an agenda. Agenda? No. What do you call those things? I know it'll come to me. Oh, it stinks in here. Okay, so this is the final apartment. Oh, jeez, that voice freaks me out. It's the smoke detector. What is this? Taco seasoning. Weird. Fundraiser. Oh, okay. Instant pudding mix. Yeah, so here's their kitchen. Very simple. You know, so just an apartment. A little bit bigger than a bachelor apartment, but you get it. Oh, check that out. They had a nice little outdoor fireplace. So where? Man, that's too bad. I really wish I could see the Okay, so pretty simple apartment here. Not a lot to see. I want to see that sunroom though that we saw from the outside that you can't really get to. Well, that's cool. These stone? Guess they must be. See how pretty big. Oh, check this out though. Got the really nice wooden ceiling with the old barnwood. They even continued the theme onto the window frame as well. Very cool to see that. Yeah, so the sunroom would be just to the left there. I don't know. They must have just closed it off completely, that's my guess. So you can only get to it from the outside, if anything. So again, more nice old weathered barn board. So apparently, the wood they used in the studio, oh, this bathroom is incredible. It's something like 150 years old. So I'm guessing all this wood is the same kind of thing. Check out this window. Like, the glass is even like old school. It's got all the imperfections. So I think this is probably really old glass, but it's also really, really thick. But yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but there's all sorts of like imperfections in it, like lines and stuff like that. But you know, you've got this really old beam here. Such a wonderful washroom. The only thing I don't understand is why is there a step up to the toilet? Very strange. So you got your shower there, sink, all that good stuff. All right, so yeah, let's start heading out and take a look at some of the actual farm, part of the, the amusement park per se. Okay, I forgot, we've got the garage here. Gotta check that out. Oh, look at this, pogo stick. I've got an idea for that. It's gonna be a bad idea, I know it, but a little Nerf gun. Yeah, like this is all like kids' toys, right? So this is all for the kids that came to the farm. Oh, a little remote controlled boat. That's cool. Like a Cinderella carriage. Boy, all of these toys and stuff must have cost a fortune to collect over the years. 1917. Nice old trunk here. Wow, that's a nice trunk. Very cool. So you got the old dyed diesel tank there for farm use. And here's the barn. We'll go to that next, but I want to go show you something else first. And over here, this is where they had the pony rides. Over in this general area. This whole place is so overgrown. Like, this is a big open space, but now it's just, it's unbelievable. Check this out, we got the ticket booth over here. So this was obviously the main entrance to the actual amusement park, if you can call it that. Wristband required for entry. go check out this ticket booth. So here's the interesting thing. I actually went here at least once or twice as a kid. Oh, look at this. They've still got the old wristbands. That is so cool. Free admission. 2011. Huh. Yeah, so I actually went here as a kid. I'll put a couple of images up on the screen for you. All right, well, we can get over to this building. I think it's the washroom. We definitely aren't going to see all the buildings because it's just a pain in the butt to get to them because it's so overgrown. But oh, look, they were storing some of the stuff from the studio here. Telefunken speaker. And I don't know, I can't see the, yeah. What's this? It's like a map of the property? No, it's like a picture. Huh. Yeah, another washroom. So, I mean, obviously, they put this stuff in here after it closed, so yeah. Now, the reviews that I found were very unfavorable. Oh yeah, because look, they were just using this for storage. Look at all this stuff. Amazon boxes and stuff. After Fraser died. But the thing is, you got to take these things with a grain of salt, right? Like, I remember one of the reviews that sticks out to me. The person gave it a 1 star. They said, it's dirty. I mean, like, really? Oh, it's a farm, right? Like, what did you expect? It's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be muddy, especially if you go after rain or whatever, right? So I don't know. It's hard to know for sure whether it went downhill after he stopped operating it, but yeah. Okay, so that horseshoes over here. We are right here, about to go into the barn. We might go check that out if we can, and maybe that. Not getting to the gazebo or the picnic area or the cornrow stand or that building, because they're all, see, that's the pony rides I was pointing out to you earlier. Oh, there was an maze too. That's cool. But yeah, everything else is so overgrown. We just can't do it, right?
Friedman changed his name to Fraser Mohawk and moved to Northern California to build a studio and mountain retreat funded by Electra. The center ended up being more of a party house than anything else and would soon close. Fraser met and married Sandra Elaine Harvitz, who later changed her name to Ezra Mohawk. Fraser would produce her second album, Primordial Lovers, which Rolling Stone magazine would later declare in 1977 as one of the best 25 albums ever made. He became burnt out by the music business and moved to Canada in the early 70s, where he started a circus called Puck's Canadian Traveling Circus. Later, Fraser would buy a farm in the country where he would live off the land and run an education and entertainment center for families related to farming. It was a well-known attraction in the area for many years. Things came around again full circle when in the 90s he decided to build a recording studio in the barn. It was called National Treasures Recording Studio, which became one of the best in the region. Bruce Cockburn was one of the most notable musicians to have used the studio.
Actually, it seems a little bit less overgrown than it did the last time I was here, so maybe we can check out some of the other buildings. We'll have to see. That's cool though. So this was the general store here. Let's go over this way because I know there's another section that... Yeah, so this was, I think this was a restaurant. So if we go over here, yeah, check this out. Slices. The pizza shop. Extra large pizza, $14.99. You know what, that's actually not too bad considering. It's definitely expensive, but considering it's like a, you know, an amusement park like these days. Mind you, that was like 10 years ago, so. But yeah, so this is obviously like, you know, kitchen. Well, actually, this is probably the storefront for the pizza shop. And then this was the kitchen area where they did all the cooking and stuff, right? Those old school trays. Love those. Okay, so this is cool. I wonder if it's still here. There was a sign. Hand-painted sign. It said tickets. I've got a picture of it, but we'll see if we can find it again. If not, I may have it in the old video footage. Well, this isn't it. It wasn't that big. Oh, but that's cool. Puck's Farm Easter egg hunt. Check out these chairs too. Those are beauties. So this is turning out to be a pretty long video because there's a lot to see here, as you've seen so far. Yeah, I don't know. It's, well, here we go. Well, I can't show you that because it's like a bank statement, but it says Puck's Farm and stuff, so it's a bank statement for the farm. I don't know, I can't see where the balance is. Oh yeah, we're talking like a few dollars, maybe a few $100 if they're lucky. Like it was, yeah. I knew it. It was a tough business. They weren't making a lot of money here. Keep moving on here. There's still a lot to see. Huh. This is cool. Oh, I forget what these are called. These doors that split in half. Let me know down in the comments if you know what those are called, because I forget. Someone told me a little while ago. It's cool, little like Noah's Ark type of deal here. Okay, so what do we got in here? Oh, we got CDs. What's this? Two pianos, no waiting. Volume 2, Scott Cushney. Two pianos, no waiting again. Oh, look at all these CDs, eh? So these would have been some of the, probably some of the recording that he did here at the farm after his initial career, right? Oh, check that out. It's a poster for that CD. So again, not exactly big name acts when he came here, but you know, it was sort of like, I think by this point in time he was still, maybe he was still bored of the whole music scene. He just wasn't as hyped about it as he used to be. So this is probably from the farm. Or maybe actually this was probably from the circus that he started. Which you may not know about yet. But it was like called like Puck's Traveling Circus or something like that. Barbados. Hi Frage. Danny Marks. I don't know who that is. It doesn't sound familiar. We've got yeah, this one's from California. I know there was like handwritten letter as well, but that's, well, I'll show you the guys the photo of it, but unfortunately it's gone. I don't know where it is. Pretty sure I put it, oh yeah, it's still here. Okay, I put it back in the envelope. But what I'll do is I'll just pop it on screen, so if you guys want to read it, you can pause the video to read that. It's very hard to read because it's in cursive writing. By the way, this is not how I take still photos, in case you were wondering. Okay, I'll put that away later. I'm just gonna have a look here, see if there's anything else of interest. Yeah, nothing else that I could find. But I think there might be a couple cool things to see in his actual studio once we get there. So I think this is for the corn maze. Yeah, maze craze. So it was my understanding, though, that he actually got grants from the government to operate this farm as well, which is, I don't know. I mean, it's good because it's good for kids, I guess, but so just boxes and boxes of CDs in here. All of this Two Pianos album. Boy, it makes you wonder how many copies he actually had. He probably sold them at the farm as well, right? You know, in the gift shop. I would imagine anyway. Don't know how many would actually sell, but I'm sure a few for sure. Oh yeah, all this artwork. Feed the animals, ice cream cone $2, donate a scoop $4. Huh. Wait, why does it cost? Huh. I don't know how that works. Okay. No unauthorized visitors permitted beyond this point. David Geffen. Really? That sounds familiar, that name. I don't know why. Oh yeah. Look at this. We've got Puck's Farm branded envelopes here. These are sealed too. I don't know what the deal is with that. Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, look at the studio at Puck's Farm. That's cool. Wow. Yeah, like here's some, I mean, there's all sorts of files and stuff in here. Like, they haven't done anything. Puck's Farm Incorporated. EI Premium. Employment income $1,000. Huh. Yeah, they never cleaned this place out after he died. Like, they haven't used these buildings at all, it seems. Again, more copies of the CDs. They just had cases upon cases of them. All stuff that would have been recorded here, right? Like here you've got a turntable. All of this stuff related to the music industry and recording in general, right? But it's like so decayed over here, back here in the barn. Like, it's rough. Another nice piece of furniture. Like, check this out. This must have been the office. You know, both for the farm and the studio, I would imagine. The Rap Superhero LP. Nothing in it though. Very cool though. Like all these filing cabinets, and it's even got an upstairs. Look at this huge painting. Just so much to see here. Oh, it's the washroom. Such a strong smell of raccoons though, like it's just awful. Oh, there's raccoon poop everywhere. Yeah, look at this old barn board and the old barn board door there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it really stinks up here. Oh, check this out. Mix magazines. Professional recording, sound and music production. So all these things that just like, you know, yeah, it looks like this was some sort of an apartment up here. Maybe for some of the music guests or something. Oh, there's the raccoon nest. All right, let's move on. Yeah, so it's really, really rough back here. Like, look at this wall. It's look at that. It's just falling apart, right? Like, that is not good at all. Whoa, what is that? Holy moly. Something for Halloween season, right? Little skeleton scarecrow type of thing here. Huh. Yeah, this must be it, the studio. Okay. Wow, this is incredible. Yeah, so this would have been like a lounge area here. Where, you know, I don't know, friends and family of the band, or, you know, part of the band that isn't doing the recording right now would be in here. That sort of thing. Love, Granddad and Gran. Payroll records. So yeah, the Moraine Learning Center, that was the company that did the educational component at this family farm. Petting zoo, or whatever you want to call it. Wow, so yeah, this wood is supposed to be like 150 years old, which I can totally believe. Just gotta turn up my light a little bit. There we go. Yeah, even the floors, look at this. And you can tell as soon as you come in here, the sound is so different than it is in the rest of the buildings. So apparently it also had stone walls, right? So a combination of stone and wood walls gave this studio a very unique acoustic quality to it, right? I don't know where this goes. Oh, it doesn't open. It goes outside though. And that's definitely what gave this. It's built, there's sand underneath the boards. I wonder if that helps with the acoustics as well. Like, that's really, really cool. Yeah, you can see all these panels here, so sound absorbing panels, all homemade, right? With I think this is rock wool. And yeah. Oh, and check this out. They've even got this, like, oh, that is cool. So this really helped, like, I mean, as soon as you walk in here with the panels, this wood, you can hear how, like, deadened the sound is. It's very good quality. All the noise is gone, all the background noise, that sort of thing. So this was a very, very nice studio, right? At least in terms of the quality of the sound. And this, yeah. So I don't know which side would have been for the actual recording, or maybe they both were simultaneously. This side doesn't sound as good. There's a bit of an echo, but oh, what is this? Oh, geez, it's a mask. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. Yeah, what a cool place though. Very low door. So gotta watch my head. Ice Age. Yeah, look at how rough this room is. So there's actually a photo depicting this view of the studio, you know, with all his equipment in here. I'm definitely going to see if I can find it, but no guarantees. Look at this floor though. Really nice wood. Yeah, there's some of the equipment. Actually, no, that's a DVD player, Blu-ray player. But you've got, you know, your VCR there. So it looks like they turned this into like some sort of like a lounge, like a little family room or den or whatever, man cave. Whoever lived here after him. But yeah, look at this. This roof is about to collapse right here. Like, I think it'll be collapsed by next year. There's no way this is going to hold much longer. Yeah, check these out. More sound recordings. More reels. Yeah, I want to find that photo. And apparently there was like his little black book as well, which would have been cool to see. But yeah, you can see they used to have like all sorts of like amps and whatnot up there. All of the acoustic panels along the walls. It's a very, very cool setup. And I can understand why it would be popular. Yeah, even this beam, like look at this beam here. It's just thoroughly drenched and it's about to collapse. That's such a shame. All the mold and stuff on there. Crazy. All right, let's go check a couple more buildings. Okay, so in here's this other section of the barn. So yeah, this was obviously like a show area for their different livestock for all the kids to see. Kids, parents, families in general, right? So probably like pigs, horses, cows, who knows what else, right? Yeah. There's even some excrement left over from those animals. Yeah, they've got, see, here's one of the harnesses from when they did the horse rides or pony rides. Oh, this is cool. So this is either, I think this is this could be a maple syrup bucket or a feeding trough. I'm not entirely sure. And here's the inside of one of the silos. Check that out. That's very cool. See that? Quick access for the grain. And there's another silo, of course. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, see, look at that. Critters. I don't think there's anything over on that side. There's like a lean-to, but that's just, you know, for the animals to feed and whatnot. Okay, so we made it to this one. This is the saloon, so I guess, you know, like the cafeteria. Maybe they also had alcohol for sale here. That sort of thing. Let's get some light on. The big building behind here was the dance hall and the academy, so the learning center for the children. But I don't think I'm going to go to that one. And then this one over there, there's no chance of getting to it. That's the one that's surrounded by Byrds everywhere, so we're definitely not doing that one because it's just really, really rough. Oh, look at that spider web. Cobweb. Yeah. So nothing too special, but the building itself is really, really cool, right? Like all the beautiful woodwork and those windows up top there. Look at that. Diamond-shaped window. So very, very cool. Look at that beautiful light. All right, guys, so I'm braving the burrs and the spiky bushes. See, look at this. To get to this one, the dance hall. But I went around the side of the other one. There's no chance of getting in there. Yeah, there's nothing in here. What is this? Huh. That's the back of the other building. I wonder if we can get through here. This looks like there's another section. No. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh. This is just, oh, okay. So this is the picnic area. Here's all the picnic tables. Yeah, one of the pictures I have from when we were here as kids was in this area, I think. That's cool. Wow. I mean, I don't remember this at all because I was very, very young when those photos were taken. Yeah, but you can see, like, looks like whoever's using this place after the farm closed, they're using this for storage. They had another animal habitat there, but it's amazing that, like, his studio, the barn, and like, oh, we missed part of the barn. We'll go check that out. Yeah, it's amazing that the studio, the barn, and everything is just still so intact the way it was when it was the farm, right?
Fraser would pass away at the age of 70. It seems as though things took a turn for the worse around this time. Reviews about the facility were mostly negative, with a 2-star average rating on TripAdvisor. Puck's farm would close soon after, and the property was last used as a tree farm before closing for good a few years ago. Maybe this farm will be used again one day, but until then, the buildings sit, hidden by the overgrowth, and slowly rotting away.
All right, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Really hope you enjoyed this location as much as I did. So much to see here, right? And the history with this one is pretty incredible too. Fraser was a pretty incredible guy. You know, he had a really successful life, and you know, maybe this was his way, this farm was his way of giving back to society. Yeah, and if you enjoyed this one, give it a like, comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I know I've got a lot of new followers and new watchers these days because I had a really successful video just a couple weeks ago. So if you're new to the channel, here's another one for you with a lot of history. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and yeah, hope to see you down there in the comments as well. So thanks a lot, everyone, and I'll see you all at the next Static Space. You need flat ground. Oh, jeez. This thing is tough. Oh. Flat ground would definitely be better. Oh, okay. All right, let's give this another go. This ground's a little flatter, a little more flat. Okay, that was close. All right. No more pogo stick for me. So we are at an abandoned family farm. Now, what I mean by family farm is, no, I don't like this. An abandoned farm. Now, this is no ordinary farm. It's called Puck's Farm, and it actually, geez, I'm doing rough today. It was a very well-known location, like, you know, sort of, as well as an education center that was, as well as an education center too. As well as an education center. All right, let's start this again.